Hello, everybody, and welcome on back to a brand new episode of Taste Test. My name is Sean, and every Wednesday and Saturday I try the weird, the wonderful, and the limited edition right here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus Rex for your enjoyment. If that sounds like fun, subscribe and ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Suggestions can be left in the comment section down below, what it is, where to find it, and you might see it on a future episode of Taste Test. Today, we are starting the winter fun, apparently, with some Chips Ahoy hot cocoa. These are new, chewy Chips Ahoy that are available. I just found them today. I wasn't really looking for them. I just happened. It's literally one of those things where you have two options. You can walk on one side or the other side. That's why you have two options, because one or the option two. But it's one of those things where if I had just walked down the other side of the aisle, wouldn't have seen them. Wouldn't have even thought to look for them. But I just happened to go down the left side of the aisle, technically going against the grain, like a cool guy like I don't care about the rules. Is that oncoming traffic? Am I going to get hit by that lady's shopping cart? Probably. Is it my own fault? Not really. It's the Chips Ahoy fault. They caught my eye. Anyway, so there you go. You can find these. I found them at Walmart. I don't remember how much they were because I wasn't paying attention. So there you go. Very helpful information for you. I am excited about these. I would have looked for them in the future, but I didn't expect them to be out quite so early. We're right in kind of a weird time frame where I don't necessarily think that these are like Christmas specific. The packaging very much is. It has an interesting texture to it. It has a little bit of a sheen that makes you think of wrapping paper. I actually really like the packaging on this, but it does seem like it's kind of going more for the, hey, it's just a wintry sort of item. And we're kind of phasing out the fall stuff and then jumping into the winter stuff. So there is going to be some sort of there's some level of crossing between the two, which is fine. Because I like hot cocoa as an idea, I guess, as Dr. Bob would call it, tepid chocolate. It's not like it's super hot, but basically just warm chocolate milk, which is a little weird to say it that way. But a tepid chocolate sounds a little fancier. Yeah, you can heat for a treat. I absolutely won't do that. And it looks like it's a filled Chips Ahoy with some marshmallows and some chocolate. So let's dive in. I'm excited about it, even though I wasn't looking for it. I like Chips Ahoy. I like the Chips Ahoy Chewy specifically. I don't love how loud this wrapper is. I was just going to get a smell. It's Chips Ahoy. It doesn't have any other distinct scent. It isn't like the marshmallow comes through or anything. I guess it's in there a little bit. It's still... Nah, it's Chips Ahoy. It's Chips Ahoy. I feel like I'm trying to give it credit where it doesn't deserve credit for some reason. I'm like, no, but the Chips Ahoy didn't do anything wrong. They didn't, but All right, let's see. If we break this open... Oh, it's not... Huh. Well, obviously because it's not... I didn't put it in the microwave. It's very firm in the middle. I don't think there's enough marshmallow. I bet it was a little better. Mainly because it was mostly cookie. This isn't really doing it for me. It tastes mainly like just a regular Chips Ahoy. There's a different texture in the middle, but I don't think it's really giving me much flavor. The marshmallows are too few and far between. God, this feels like a miss. I want to like this more. Do I? I don't think I do. I mean, I guess I do because I like the concept of it. I like that it's a hot cocoa. I like that they put little bits of marshmallow in there. But it feels unbalanced. I wonder if the better thing to do would have been to ignore a chocolate filling and go with a marshmallow filling instead. Go with a chocolate cookie, because you have chocolate chips in the exterior as well, so you can get a little bit more of that marshmallow flavor. But is that too much? Because I guess when you think of hot chocolate, it starts to get real dicey, because if you flip that, I can see myself being like, why is there so much marshmallow? The point of hot chocolate is hot chocolate. Who's putting this much marshmallow? You maniacs, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it needed to be... I don't know. I don't know what the fix would be for this, or if it's just an idea that just doesn't work as well as it might seem like it would work on paper. Maybe instead of chocolate chips and marshmallow, there's more marshmallow. It's just marshmallow. Maybe that's the trick. Marshmallow pieces on the outside instead of chocolate chips. I think that sounds a little bit better. Because then you still get chocolate as the primary flavor. And then you can get just a little bit of that marshmallow hint in there. I think we're workshopping it. We're figuring it out. We're doing Chips Ahoy's job for them. But these are a miss. I don't think that the marshmallows really add anything flavor-wise or texturally to emulate a hot chocolate cup. I didn't really get much of the chocolate flavor in the middle. It felt like the cookie was chocolate enough, and the other two variants, there's basically three variants of chocolate. There's the middle, the cookie, and then the chocolate chips. It just felt like the chocolate cookie itself was the chocolate. I don't know that the texture in the middle really worked. So I think you could maybe just take that middle part out, put marshmallows on top, solid chocolate cookie, and that might be a better representation of a hot cocoa, rather than trying to get kind of unnecessarily fancy with it. I wouldn't recommend these, but I guess if you're curious enough, you're probably just going to buy it anyway. I just think it's a tough sell. I don't think anyone's going to be wowed by these. I think a lot of people are just kind of like, that's a thing. They'll eat one and move on. So yeah, I would pass. I guess if they're at a party, maybe give them a shot, but I don't know. Don't go out of your way for these. I accidentally, I wasn't looking for them and I bought them, so I'm okay with it, but not great. Not great. If you would like to let me know what you think of the Chips Ahoy you can do so down below in the comment section down below. And you can leave suggestions down there as well, what it is, where to find it. You might see it on a future episode of Taste Test. To see that future episode of Taste Test, scroll up just a little bit. You can subscribe and then ring the bell. That's down below. Or you can just click right over here. I put it up there. You can subscribe right there. Bam. You got the channel there. You won't get the notifications, which is fine. You can watch more Taste Tests right over here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And as always, bon appetit.